Right, through this video we are going to talk about 2025 A-levels government intervention question. Let's see the question. Market demand and supply functions of an agricultural commodity are given by the equations below. In these equations, price is the price per kilogram and quantity is quantity in metric tons. Price එක kilogram වලින් දෙන්නේ, quantity එක metric tons වලින් දෙන්නේ. Right. So as they are giving their demand equations and supply equations like this, and let's go to the part A. So they are asking calculate the market equilibrium price and market equilibrium quantity. So you know how to compute the market equilibrium price. QD equals QS 720 minus 4P equals minus 180 plus 6P. Minus 180 should go to this side, 720 plus 180, minus 4P going to this side as plus 4P, and this is 10P and this is 900, and both sides divided from 10. So your equilibrium price is 90 rupees, but thing you have to understand is what? This is coming per kilogram. This is coming per kilogram. This is coming per kilogram. Then let's finding out the equilibrium quantity. So equilibrium quantity, in order to find out the equilibrium quantity, you have to apply this equilibrium price for your demand equation or to your supply equation. So normally as a practice I am applying this one to the demand equation. 720 minus 4P. So 720 minus 4, instead of P you are applying the equilibrium price you got. 720 minus 360. So you are getting 360 quantities, and this is coming from the metric tons. Coming from the metric tons. This is coming from the metric tons. So this is the answer you are getting for the part A. For the part A, right? So let's go to the part B then. Let's go to the part B then. In the part B, suppose the government now introduce a deficiency payment scheme with a guarantee that farmers will receive 100 rupees per kilogram. Calculate the price at which this commodity is traded in the market after the price support program. So, like a question like this, it is better to draw a sketch. Better to draw a sketch. So your supply curve like this, demand curve like this. This is the market equilibrium. Previously you got 90 rupees and your quantity was 360. Now here government is going to impose a minimum price of 100 rupees. 100 rupees, and government is going to conduct a deficiency payment scheme. So what is the deficiency payment scheme? Once this government impose this minimum price, at this 100 rupees producers will supply this much. Producers will supply this much. This much producers will supply, and once this supplied quantity of the producers reach to the market. Reach to the market means what? At the situation, this quantity meets the demand curve. Reach to the market, this price is paid by the buyers. This price is paid by the buyers. Now they are asking this price in this part. So in order to find out this price, firstly you have to find out the supplied quantity of the producers at the price of 100. At the price of 100. In order to that one, you need the supply equation. QS equals minus 180 plus 6P. Minus 180 plus 6P. Now you have to find out the supply quantity at the price of 100. At the price of 100, how much will supply? So your price is 100. That is 420. That is 420 metric tons. That is 420 metric tons. Now, once this 420 reaching to the market, that means once this 420 meeting the demand curve, what is the demand price? What is the demand price? This is the market price. Now you have to find out the demand price. In order to find out the demand price, you have to use what? Demand equation. 720 minus 4p. You have to find out the price now. So your quantity demand is now 420. 720 minus 4p. You have to find out this p value. Right. This minus 4p going to this side as plus 4p. 420 coming to this side as minus 420. 300. This is 4p. Both sides divided from 4. Your price is how much? 75. So your answer is 75 rupees per kilogram. 75 rupees per kilogram. So this is your answer. 75 rupees per kilogram. This is your answer, 75. So you can see the way we found this 75 rupees. Okay. So that is the answer for the part B. At the part C, they are asking the cost incurred by the government for this deficiency payment scheme. Cost incurred by the government. Now what happened? Government guaranteed that producers will receive 100 rupees. But the problem is what? Once producers supplied 420 to the market at 100, customers are saying that we would demand at 75. Right? Now producers are expecting 100, but customers are saying that we are demanding around 75 rupees. Now, the gap between this one. Then producer upset එකේ ඉන්නේ. ඇයි ඒ producer 100ක් බලාපොරොත්තු වුණා. customer කියනවා එයා ගෙවන්නේ 75යි කියලා. එතකොට government එක කියනවා producer don't worry, we will pay this 25 rupees per kilogram for you. Right? For the quantity supplied of yours. For the quantity supplied of yours, we will pay this 25. ඔයා දාන 420 වලට අපි මේ 25 rupees ගෙවන්න. Then what happened? Now you can 25 rupees per kilogram. 25 rupees per kilogram need to be multiplied from quantity. But the thing is what? This is coming per kilogram. This is coming per kilogram. Now you have to multiply this one from number of kilograms. So this is metric tons now. Metric tons. From 1 metric ton there are 1000 kilograms. 1 metric ton there are 1000 kilograms. So how to convert this 420 into kilograms? 420 need to be multiplied from 1000. Right? 420,000. 420,000. 420,000. So this should be multiplied from 420,000. 420,000. So you are getting an answer of 10.5 million rupees. Exam එකේදී මේක convert කරේ නැත්නම් ඒත් ප්‍රශ්නයක් නැහැ. So you will get marks. Okay? exam එකේදී දැන් මේව convert කරගන්න පොඩ කර අමාරුයිනේ. commerce arts කරන ළමයිට. ඒක නිසා මේ exam එකේදී ලකුණු හම්බෙයි. ඒ මවුලක් නැහැ මේක convert කරේ නැහැ කියලා බය වෙන්න එපා. හරිද? මෙතන පළවෙනිම දේ තමයි ඔයා මේකේ meaning එක අඳුර ගන්න ඕනේ මේ deficiency payment scheme එකක. එතන වෙන්නේ producer බලාපොරොත්තුෙන් ඉන්නවා government එක කියපු නිසා 100ක් හම්බෙයි කියලා. හැබැයි market එකෙන් කියනවා ප්‍රොඩියුසර්ට හම්බෙන්නේ 75යි කියලා. ප්‍රොඩියුසර්ට අවුල් යනවනේ එතකොට. ප්‍රොඩියුසර් 100ක් හම්බෙයි කියලා හිතපු නිසා 100 ගානේ 420ක් මාකට් එකට දැම්මා. හැබැයි 420 මාකට් එකට රීච් වෙද්දී මාකට් එකකින් කියනවා 75යි හම්බෙන්නේ කියලා. එතකොට ප්‍රොඩියුසර්ට 25ක් අඩු වෙන්නේ හම්බෙන්නේ. ඒ අඩුවෙන් හම්බෙන 25 අර සප්ලයි කරන ක්වොන්ටිටි එකට ගවර්න්මන්ට් එක ගෙවනවා. So this is the government expenditure. This is the government expenditure. Okay. So that is the part C. That is the part C. That is the part C. Hari ned. So let's go to the final part, part D. Compare the producer surplus before and after the price support program. Before and after the price support program. Right. Before and after the price support program. Right. So through this figure, let's find out that one. Right. Through this figure, let's find out that one. Before producer surplus, after producer surplus. Okay. So you have to compare now. Right. Now, before the deficiency payment scheme, right, before the deficiency payment scheme, producer got from the market how much? Producer got how much? 90 rupees from the market. 90 rupees from the market producer got. Right. Producer got 90 rupees from the market. Okay. 90 rupees from the market. The minimum expected price of the producer. The minimum expected price of the producer how much? That is 30 rupees. So how to get this 30 rupees? You know that. How to get this 30 rupees? You are having the quantity supply equation. 6p. So QS වලට බින්දුව දාලා P ගේ value එක හොයන්න. 180 equals 6p, both sides divided from 6. So your price is 30. Okay. So this is the minimum expected price. Minimum expected price 30, but actually producer receiving 90 from the market equilibrium. Right? Market equilibrium, he is receiving 90 actually, expecting 30. So there is a 60 rupees of advantage. This should be divided from 2 and should be multiplied from the quantity, equilibrium quantity. Equilibrium quantity, this should be multiplied. 360. 360. Okay, 360, this should be multiplied. So it is also better to multiply from the kilograms, number of kilograms, because this is coming per kilogram. No? So 360 need to be multiplied from 1000. 360,000. Did you understand? Right. Now after the deficiency payment scheme, producer is receiving 100 rupees. අර ගැරන්ට් කරපු ගාන හම්බෙනවා. Minimum expected price was 30. That is not changing. බලාපොරොත්තු වෙච්ච ගාන 30යි. This should be divided from 2. And how much supplied by the producer now? At the 100 rupees, how much supplying by the producer now? At the 100, 420, right? 420 need to be multiplied from 1000, 420,000. Take the answer. Take the answer. Now, let's find out. $10.8 million. 10.8 million. $14.7 million. 14.7 million. 10.8 million, 14.7 million. Right? So they are saying to compare. So thereby you can clearly see that your producer surplus has been increased. Your producer surplus has been increased. By how much? Producer surplus has been increased by how much? 14.7 minus 10.8, 3.9 million producer surplus increase. So you have to give a perfect answer like this one. This is the way you have to get this from formulas. අර කලින් ඇඳපු sketch එක use කරලා ගන්නත් පුළුවන්. හරිද? දැන් මෙතන මේ 30 rupees හොයන විදිහ තමයි දැනගන්න ඕනේ. හැම වෙලේම producer surplus කියන්නේ producer ගේ advantage එක. producer market එකෙන් ලැබෙන price එකයි එයා expect කරපු minimum price එකයි. මේ expect කරපු minimum price එක ගන්න විදිහ තමයි මේ තියෙන්නේ. ඒක අතර වෙනස should be divided from 2 and multiplied from the quantity. But according to the elasticities, මේවා ගන්න විදිහ වෙනස් වෙනවා. දැන් මේක triangle shape එකක් එන නිසා උලක් නැහැ. But when we are taking the trapeziums, so these might change, okay? Right. So this is the answer for the 2025 A-level economics paper government intervention question.